Okay, welcome back. We are now going to talk about colors. We're going to add that to our repertoire for our watercolor classes here. So first I need to explain something. Sometimes when we start watercolors, we feel like if we have a whole bunch of colors to pick from on our palette, this is called the palette, that we will somehow do better pictures because we'll have more choices of colors. That's not necessarily true, especially if you're beginning, that could just be really overwhelming. And so, what I want to do is just really simplify colors and help you understand how to own them and not like outsource your color creation or your anyway, that just makes deciding what color you want to use a lot easier. So, there are three colors we're going to work with primarily today. No pun intended. So, primary colors red, yellow, and blue. These are the only colors that we are using today, but we will blend them in different combinations to make secondary colors, orange, green, and purple, and then tertiary colors, all the colors that are kind of in between that. So let's get started. I'm going to show this little video here of color mixing. So I have chosen a yellow, a, and a red. And you notice I have three kind of different shades of yellow. I just went for the brightest one. I could have picked the middle one, probably not the end one as a primary color. Two kind of shades of red. I went for the red, not the orange red. And then I chose kind of the more, the little brighter blue. But that's to say that you don't have to pick the exact right yellow for this to work. But you just need to stick with one yellow, one blue, and one red. So there you are. There's our three pigments, our three colors that we're going to be working with. And now we're going to start mixing secondary colors and tertiary colors. So secondary colors take two primary colors. So just loading up a couple little spots so I don't have to rinse my paintbrush as much. And the first color that we're going to mix together is going to be purple. So we're going to add some blue to the red. Going to make a nice purple. And then we're going to just experiment with the purple and see what if we add a little extra blue. What's that going to look like? And again, I'm sticking with the same blue, same primary color. Okay, that doesn't look purple. It's very much looking like blue. But if you compare it to the blue that we used as our primary color, it has a little redder hue to it. So now we're going to make orange with red and yellow. Well, that's a nice pumpkin colored orange. And then we're going to experiment with this one and add some extra yellow. So the ratio of red to yellow, the yellow is more, the red is less. And there you go, kind of a more vibrant, yellowy orange, kind of more the orange of an actual orange fruit. Okay. Our last primary color is going to take blue and yellow, which makes green. And then we're just going to experiment with the ratios of yellow and blue and to see what we can come up with those colors. This week, we're just using two colors and we're playing with the ratios of those colors. So now we have a nice green. Next week, we will be mixing three colors and playing with the ratios of those to experiment with different shades of gray. So there you are. There's our beautiful light green. And it's really nice to be able to make different shades of green, especially if you're doing landscapes or, plants. And then when the blue is more than the yellow, we get a nice kind of dark teal. So there you go. I'm going to pause this for a second. Okay, so your assignment this week is to use three colors, red, yellow, and blue, the primary colors, and play with the ratios, but only use two primary colors at a time. And just see how many variations of purple you get, how many variations of orange, and how many variations of green. That will get color into you. And it's very empowering to know how to mix colors. So enjoy that this week.